honeymoon. As I watch my belly expand with the boy I have yet to know, I accepted his impending existence with my heart before mentally analyzing how here on earth his time would be intertwined with mine. You see, I never considered how painful it would be to raise him without a father. I didn't think about how money has yet to find itself as the leaves of trees, because buying diapers with magnolia seeds would be too easy. And since we all know that anything worth having is worth the struggle, my wants have never been as fictional as they are now. When any little bit of green I get turns into his necessities. You see, I frequently fear the competitive nature of humanity. An evil monster awaiting his arrival, ready to chew him up and spit him out alive or dead, preferably the latter. And watching an episode of the First 48 the other day, a 9-year-old was being interviewed after witnessing his father's murder. And when the detective asked him, "What would I look for if trying to find your father's killer?" the little boy responds, "A black man." Because the bad guys are always black. So needless to say, this is more than a poem. This is a 24-year-old woman's manifesto, fearful of bringing a young black male into this world, but I'm doing so with my heart. Because I feel as if he has a deserving chance at conquering it. A chance at being more than what TV says he should be. Not the beast that delves into the vicious dealings of the streets, or the absent daddy, aka the deadbeat, who dabbles in a little gang activity, becoming a victim of circumstance just for walking home wearing a hoodie. My boy is not to be the one to cause the debauchery of popping mollies alongside caps into the flesh of his fellow freedom fighters, never understanding what to do with those feelings that tears could have simply fixed, but instead becoming a victim of the crying isn't to be tolerated from a 5-year-old man bullshit. Sometimes I don't know if I'm strong enough to make this happen. But to be clear, I've never seen parenthood as merely an 18-year obligation, more like it until one of us dies, and then even then I'll be waiting on the other side type of obligation. So with all the wants and hopes I have in this world for my unborn son, I need for him to know that he is my son, the mecca of my energy, and his name is the best I could have done despite the circumstances of his. Cairo Aksum, I love you. I love you for being the honeymoon I received earlier than a husband. I love you for being the largest city that is my heart, reconstructed as the pyramids with the burial grounds of my selfishness. And my aunt is more than a medallion, but a reborn ancestor who's decided to come and visit me via a bassinet. Even across an entire continent, the ghosts don't know silence, because the elders that spoke said they wanted to come back through you.
Wow.
So with that being the case, sweetheart, we have a lot of work to do, because I refuse to disappoint them. Thank you.